Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
Hello everyone, and that's right, I'm going to do a Let's Play on Devil May Cry 3. This game actually brought me out of a real deep funk of gaming, because I was playing the same MMOs over and over again. This one really brought me back to console action games, and it's a really fun ride. I'm going to do this on very hard, because I've never played through Dante Must Die mode and succeeded anyway. And I want to do something else just to make it fresh for me, if not for you. I'm going to randomize my style choice, my gun choice, and my melee weapon choice per mission. And I'm going to make sure I go through every mission no matter what choices I got. So I may get something that's hard, I may get something that's easy. Either way, I've through some of my practice runs, I've found that I've actually found some new ways to play the game that I didn't know about before. So it should be pretty fun. Should be pretty fun. One thing I don't like about this HD version of the game, though, they don't let you use the now loading minigame where you get to slice it up and shoot at it. But enough about that. Let's enjoy the cutscene.
You've heard of it, haven't you? The legend of Sparda? When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it. Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparda existed. How do I know? Well, I met the sons of Sparda. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch-enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting. But in the end, only one was left standing.
Sorry, not open for business yet. I haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls. You a customer too? Well, if you want to use the bathroom, help yourself. The toilet's in the back.
Is your name Dante, son of Sparda?
Where did you hear that?
From your brother. He sent this invitation for you. Please, accept it.
Invitation, huh? party's getting crazy. Let's rock. Don't bet on it.
Alright, so that's mission 1, Crazy Party. The random rolls I got for this one is the Doppelganger style, so I rolled a 6. And I'm also going to be using Spiral and Kalina Ann, so I rolled a 4 and 5. And I also rolled double 4, so that would mean double Nevon, but in this case I'm just going to use the weapons above and below Nevon. So Agni and Rudra and Beowulf it is. Now these don't really mesh very well together as I was practicing. It's very, I guess, long range, explosive, heavy, but it's just the first mission, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. Okay, let's start this off with a bang. I won't be using Doppelganger too much in this, because Doppelganger all it really does is add extra damage to your attacks. There's also a secret thing you can do with it when you have 2 players to play, but I don't really have to right now. But I'll probably finish at least one chapter that I have Doppelganger rolled for with my brother or something. I think it's... So for the most part, it's just bashing these guys. Agni and Rudra makes pretty good work out of them. Cut them in half.
Hey, do your job.
Whenever you can, you should throw in a taunt, because it also helps bring your Devil Trigger gauge back to full. And there's Doppelganger. You can see the shadow hitting with me. You basically do either double damage or a fraction of the normal damage compounded on your normal damage. I'm not really sure which. I mean, it just seems like overkill on these guys. And that little move is something I have not really mastered yet, but you can enemy jump off someone's head after you drop kick them in the head. So it's like jump kick, jump off their head, jump kick, jump off their head. You can do this indefinitely, and it's a really good way to kill certain bosses without taking too much damage, because the move itself is really damaging, it seems like.
Is that it?
Boom. Boom. And this guy's the last guy, so let's... There we go. Teamwork.
Is that it?
And that's it. That is it. Dante was right.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party!
Alright. So that was mission 1. I'm not going to worry too much about getting a high score on these missions because, one, I'm in randomizing everything, so it's not even like my best run. And two, those kinds of videos have already been made on YouTube hundreds of times over. I know one user in particular named Accounting Nightmare. She does like S-rank runs on Dante Must Die mode, but she hacks the game so it'll allow her to be Dante Must Die mode without having beaten the game first. That's impressive enough. I'm not going to try to top that. So anyway, we're going to continue on to mission 2 since mission 1 was so short. And this one's basically the same mission as the first mission. It's just a little bit of a bigger arena and more enemies, and some more tougher enemies as well, with a small boss at the end. And I believe, let's see, what did I roll? Let's see, oh, I rolled Royal Guard. I rolled a 4. And yeah, Ebony and Ivory, and Spiral for my guns. Agni and Rudra, and Cerberus for my weapons. That's good. I love Cerberus. Cerberus is my best friend. It isn't like the best weapon that I can use, but I just really like nunchucks.
Damn it! You guys totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet! You're gonna pay for that. I hope you all have enough to cover all this!
Okay, time to go to work. Royal Guard is a really powerful style, but I've never really effectively used it. Essentially, you just stack damage on yourself by guarding, and if you guard just right, you can get a perfect guard. And then you unleash like that, and it just kills them. I mean, it's really, really, really powerful. You have to really know how to use Royal Guard. And I think it requires a lot of patience that I don't have. So, I much prefer Swordmaster, or Gunslinger, or Trickster than any of the other ones. That's perfect guard, but you actually have to face the enemy who's attacking you. And when you do guard with perfect guard, you get health back. I'll show up more often, or more in the later missions when I have more of a chance to.
Hey, do your job!
I love that combo though. I love that thing. It's pretty cool. It's a really good area effect attack too. And then so is that.
Hey, do your job!
Awesome block. I missed that. Okay, well, whatever. The only thing that sucks about the Cerberus is that you can sometimes get locked into an animation where you can't block or dodge or anything. But it's just so cool to do the revolver move. And here's our first quotation mark boss and quotation mark. She's really not that hard. It's just that could have swore I jumped. I could have swore I jumped again. And she's not that hard, I promise. It's just that she can surprise you if you're not paying too much attention or haven't fought her in a while like I have. But essentially when you hear that death knell, the death bell, she'll teleport. And if you're in the air, she'll teleport through the air. If you're on the ground, she'll come out of the ground like that. Best way I found to dodge that is to double jump. And then shoot her, wait for her to finish. But like on the easier mode, she only does like one animation, like one attack like that. Harder difficulties, she stacks more than one. But once you get the pattern down, she's really simple. You can throw in a few taunts, and then jump. Well, enter Vergil.
It's been nearly a year since we last met. Where does the time go? No doubt you've got some fun planned for me. Right, Vergil?
So yeah, there's Dante's brother Vergil. You notice he's wearing the blue jacket and Dante's wearing the red jacket. They're polar opposites. But it's actually a really cool story, and I don't know, maybe I just haven't seen this kind of thing done all the time, run into the ground. But I really, really enjoyed the drama between these two in this game. And that'll be that for now. I'm going to go ahead and upload this, and I'll do one mission each video. It's just that the first two missions were really, really short. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.